switch gears again. So this question came in from a friend of a friend that works in the county, and they're being told by their colleagues not to talk about cannabis because it's federally illegal. And I think this really speaks to the HCR 132 again, where we have asked the Department of Health to request a federal exemption from the DEA for patients in our medical program. Are they allowed to get a license for cannabis, and are they allowed to be fired if one of their employers find out in the county that they are in the medical cannabis program? And maybe we'll I don't want to go out of order now. You got me nervous, Mark, so I'll just come
No,
back
I'll pass just to make sure that yeah.
Okay. Senator Joy.
So I gotta do a deep dive into it, because I was one of the proponents of Dr. Otto's resolution, and I was hoping that the DOH would jump on it. But you're giving me food for thought, Brent. Basically, is the DOH's failure to pursue a federal exemption preventing the kind of research and education we need to help patients with cannabinoids? And I don't know the answer to that question, but if it is, then that is damn good reason as to why we should hold Department of Health's feet to the fire and do something about Dr. Otto's exemption request.
Yeah, and if I may, there are a couple of issues that are really close to me. I live up by the national park, and now that the lava is flowing, I have a lot of friends that want to go look at the lava, and they're absolutely shocked when I tell them that they cannot take their medicine with them. They're like, why can't I go to the park with my medicine? And I said, not because it's a park, because it's illegal in any county park, but the federal agents inside the national park are what you really want to fear. These are the guys that'll give you a federal prison sentence. So without any policy investment into our local police communicating with national park personnel, like they do with TSA, it's, you can't go camping in the park and medicate. So it excludes patients. More than that, though, if you live on the south end of our island, you can't drive to a dispensary through Volcano National Park legally. It's technically illegal to drive to one of our dispensaries in Hilo and then drive back through federal jurisdiction to go home. So I think that's a really good reason. And of course, then there's federal housing, there's federal employees. I didn't even mention those, but there's a lot of reasons for that federal exemption. Of course, sorry to interject my own thoughts there, but there are reasons for sure. Okay,
well, patients can't bring their medicine.
I'm gonna push that a little bit